Hello, beautiful people of the internet. My name is Ryan. Welcome back to Tears of the Kingdom. It's freaking raining. What else is new? I have never looked at that whistle animation before. I love the way the actual, Link actually moves his fingers to make that happen. Welcome. I feel like I should start every episode with some sort of selfie animation. I'm kidding. So welcome back. It's episode number 49. I hope you're having an excellent day. If you're not, hey, don't worry. The rain goes away eventually. Welcome. So in the last episode, I re-explored I re-explored a cave that I had been into already, so that we could defeat the Talus there. And then we discovered a shrine, some different Koroks, two different Koroks, on top of the Crenel Hills. We have not been over to Crenel Peak, but we're working our way towards 3 markers. 1, 2, there's a shrine there. 3, there's a great fairy there, and I think there's something else that I marked somewhere. I don't remember what yellow is. Yellow is just something. I don't know. Oh, it's a cave. It's a cave. That's right. It's a cave. I remember what my markers do. Well, let's get it started. How many of these freaking trees do you think are wiggling? Because looking at them right now in the wind, it kind of looks like they're wiggling. You guys wiggling? If you are wiggling, you have to tell me. Is that a silent princess? Am I about to get beaten up by a tree? Blue nightshade. And it's beautiful, if I'm being honest with you. Okay, we're going to step away before I get beaten up on by a... Oh, look, there's a Lizalfo. Oh, look, there's an Aracuda. By a tree. Oh, look, it's like 4 deer. There they go. We've got a stable. I think I'm going to start with the shrine, to be honest with you, because the shrine is the fast travel that allows me to come to the stable. So let's go to the shrine first. And, oh, this is a fun little rock. Lost Woods to the left and Goron City to the right. Now, you don't got to tempt me with a good time. We are really close to the Lost Woods. The thing about the Lost Woods, if I'm thinking about it with any intelligence, which I'm usually not because I am myself, what can I say? If I'm thinking about it with half of a brain, the thing about the Lost Woods, right, is I want to go there because I want the Master Sword. On the other hand, do I really think they're going to give me the Master Sword with my current 4 hearts of health? Because that's the thing you got to remember, which I did not remember originally. Even if I get there, I don't know. I mean, will it be the same as last game? Will it not be the same as last game? I don't know. I can only speculate, and speculating is, you know what they say about assuming, right? You make an ass out of you and me. You know what they say about speculating. You make a speck out of you and late. That doesn't work. Oh, Christ. Wow. It's powerful. Wait. Let me hop on it first. Easy peasy. Lemon squeezy. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. I like how it was less powerful. Rise and fall, huh? Rise and fall. I feel like it was less powerful on the way over. I mean, same shit. There's a chest over here. We should probably at least get the chest. But I can get the chest from up here. Because I can glide. So we probably want to go up here. Jump over. Easy peasy. Zonai Shield 11. Not very good. I'm literally going to go ahead and drop it. Literally going to go ahead and drop that. Okay, round 2. Round 2. Recall is interesting. I've been having a couple thoughts about recall in this game. So, here's the thought I have with recall. I think so far, and it's weird because there's a gap here. I think so far, I really should learn how to use this to get to my map rather than hit L and then go through all the menus. Ultra Hand and Fuse and Ascend, despite all three being very different from each other, are... How do I phrase this? They feel like by now, at this point, they feel very normal to me. I still don't use Ascend as often as I should, I'm sure. Ultra Hand, I also am pretty sure I probably don't use as much as I should. Like, I'm thinking like Flux Constructs. I probably could have used both of those a little bit more against those guys. Fuse is amazing. Fuse is amazing, but it's often not in combat. It's, you know, I don't know that I've ever used it in combat, actually. It's actually, like, pre- or post-combat to get what you need from the, to create weapons for yourself. Recall is just a little weird. It's a little different than the other ones. It feels like the cousin of... If the other three are like siblings, albeit very weird or strange or like different siblings. What does this do? I kind of thought that would do something. Was I wrong? What does this do? Nothing? If I dump this off the edge, we get a new one, right? Yeah. So there's a small recall ability there. But then, what does this button do? Is it a button? If I have to drop it from a great height? What does this button do, really? Oh, that's what that does. Okay, so now we know what this is doing. So what we're going to have to do is launch this shit into the air and ride it via recall. Recall still... What I'm trying to say is that recall still feels like the slightly weird one to me. Maybe because it messes with time itself and not just with, like... Ascend is a like, topography-related thing. Ultra Hand is an object-related thing. Fuse is object. These two in particular are very similar. This one is a little wacky, but I just think of it like Rivali's Gale. And then this one messes with the nature of the universe itself, which feels a little weird. Okay, this is going to kill me. This is absolutely going to kill me. Let's see how this goes. I'm going to get knocked off the side of it. Right? Like it's going to flip rather than just, yep. It worked fine. It worked totally fine. I did get all the chests. Good. I don't know. I mean, you know, big surprise. Playing with time itself feels a little strange compared to the rest of them. Shrine done. It's also, I think, the one that is hardest to know when it may be useful, honestly. I think there's something for me about, like... It's obvious to me when to use Fuse. It's when I need to get different... It's when I need to upgrade or figure out my weapon selection. Okay. Well, right as I said that, the game gave me a very clear marker of when to use recall. Maybe it's not that it's less clear, but I'm certainly less adept at figuring out when I should use it. Recall. Or at least it feels... I don't know if I'm less... 3 rockets? That's beautiful. I don't know if I'm less adept, but it certainly feels less natural for my brain to figure it out. Ultra Hand is pretty easy. You just constantly can use it to be like, can I move that? 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 Yep, you can move it. Ascend is pretty obvious. If there's a thing above you, might as well rip Ascend and see what happens. What the fuck is that? Oh my god, I remember this too. This is the whole... This was a very scary stronghold. Yeah, right above the Lost Woods. Like right kind of overlooking the moat around the Lost Woods. Okay. We got the shrine. Let's go to the... Oh, boy. Oh, boy. That is a blue boss bokoblin. That is sketchy. Let's go over to the shrine. Is that tree wiggling? Why is it in the middle of the path? It's not, but it's kind of in the middle of the path. Sorry, let's go over to the Hitterfergie. Every time I come around, stable is the word. The word is stable. We found the Woodland stable. Let's hop in the well. See what happens. I got 3 rockets. I haven't really had time to mentally wrap my head around that, but that means 4 total rockets. Let's go. Okay. Well, I gotta hit some stuff with a hammer. Let's go. This well is very strange. What was that? Did you see that? What's going on with this well? There's a bloopy over here. Why is there a bloopy over here? Oh my god. First off, where's the cave? Because if you're a bloopy, that means cave, right? That's what we've been kind of learning. Is this a talus? Do you see this? Okay, I got a lot of thoughts right now. Do you see this stone and the way it is shaped? Body, hand, arm, hand, arm. Or leg. I don't think it is a talus, but it kind of looks like a talus. Anyway, way more importantly, check this out. Oh my god. I found the cave, by the way. Let's go. Okay. I hope he's okay. Who are you talking about? You there, traveler. Do you have business in this cave by any chance? I'm sorry to say, but right now, it's Big Brother. Is that your big brother? No way. It's no use. Stop everything. Stop everything. Do you know who that reminds me of immediately? Why does Koltin look exactly like Brennan Lee Mulligan on Very Important People? It's the hair. It's just the little hair. This tuft goes up. That tuft goes kind of down. It turns out there's a couple things different, but my immediate reaction was, wait, is that like Brennan Lee Mulligan on Very Important People with Jacob Isaki? Oh boy. Anyways, it's no use, Koltin says. Kilton. Koltin? Please, it's impossible, absurd even, to try to turn yourself into a legendary creature. A Satori, no less. Absurd. You should be working on the monster collection with me instead of chasing a silly dream like that. I will never give up, Kilton. I've always wanted to be a Satori. I will be a Satori. I do not care what it takes. All I need to do is get my fingers on a bubble gem. Then I'm sure to turn into a Satori. And the rumors are true. There's a creature in the cave called a bubble frog, and it grows just like a Satori. Yeah, but I don't think it would be up so high. I didn't think it would be up so high on the wall or run about all nimbly-bimbly like that. In that case, little brother, why not get someone to help you catch a bubble frog? Yes, yes. Do you remember all that treasure you collected? You could offer that in trade. What the actual hell am I looking at here? Oh, brother. I love this already. So we found where our bubble gems go. We are going to get to trade something for them. Traveler, did you hear me? And also we have a very interesting dynamic. The Kilton that we know is combined now with Big Brother Koltin. Complemented, I should say, because they appear to be in some ways sort of opposites, sort of not. Yeah, I can't wait to see where this goes. Hey, Traveler, did you hear me and my big brother talking? If I'm going to make my dream come true, I must get my fingers on a bubble gem. Gah, but the bubble frog is so very nimbly-bimbly and hard to catch. What is your dream? You want to hear about my dream? Well, it's simple, really. I dream of becoming a Satori. You know, the creature of myth. Satori are legendary creatures that have been spotted all over Hyrule. Piercing eyes, bluish-white fur. Oh, how I've admired them since I was a wee Koltin. And then I read these ancient texts, and they told me how to transform myself. Transform me, Koltin, into a Satori. For it to work, I must find a bubble frog, a strange creature that loves dark caves and glows bluish-white like a Satori. Then I have to collect a bubble gem, which is a bauble that bubble frogs drop when they're feeling weak. That's why I chased after the bubble frog lurking in the cave. I wanted to get my fingers on the gem. But who knew a bubble frog could gambol about like that? So nimbly-bimbly. Are you guys related to, an older, you know, I think he's only like 35. A little person named Tingle. Have you ever met a Tingle before? Yeah, I want to be a Satori. I will be a Satori. I'll do whatever it takes. Well, I'm sorry. That is my wish and my dream and my reason for doing such doings. So if you get hold of a bubble gem, please give it to me. I give you treasure in trade, I swear. Here, take this. That's a bubble gem. Koltin, is it the real thing? That perfect shape and the faint blue glow. It's a real bubble gem, real as it can be. You did it. Now I can transform into a Satori, just like the ones I adore. Thank you so much. Please take this gifty in return. Bokoblin mask. Oh my god. Which is technically tied for our best headwear right now. Kilton's handmade bokoblin headgear. It's almost charming in a cute, monstrous kind of way. Equip it to blend in with bokoblins. See, I collect all sorts of monstrous treasures. That is, monster parts and goods that make you look like a monster. The mask I gave you was made to look just like a bokoblin, so much so that even a bokoblin would take you for one. By all means, do try it on. Then you will see what it's like to have the body and the heart of a bokoblin. At last, the time has come. Time to gobble down the bubble gem. Cheers and bottoms up. My body. It isn't changing, but I do feel a strange sensation washing over me. It can only mean one thing. I'm on my way to becoming a Satori, and that means more. I need more of them. And I can't just gobble them up one at a time. That'll never work. I must collect lots and lots, eat them all at once. To do that... I love how this is the most thorough explanation of why they're about to ask me for 30 bubble gems. Kilton, big brother, I've decided to set out on an adventure. I see. Well, it seems you've made up your mind. That being the case, you have my complete support. I hope you collect as many bubble gems as you need. Big brother, thank you, thank you. So I read it wrong. Koltin is the younger brother. I thought Kilton was saying big brother earlier, but Koltin is the younger brother. For those of you keeping track at home of this very obviously emotionally complex relationship between these two brothers. Traveler, I'm grateful for your help, but I've decided to set out on a journey to collect bubble gems. Please give me the rest of your bubble gems. I'll trade you a gift. I hope we meet again somewhere. Please do not leave. I have so many more for you. Please do not leave. Please do not leave. Please do not leave. Please. No! You son of a bitch. Off he goes. I do hope he's able to make his dream come true. I have to be on my way as well. I'll be making the journey to Terrytown in Akala. Okay. So, Kilton and Koltin to Terrytown. Good to know. Very good to know. But dear traveler, thank you so much for helping my little brother. Though I hate to impose, I hope during your travels you'll find time to assist him further. I'll keep my ears wide open for news of my brother's whereabouts. Visit me in Terrytown if you need help finding him. Okay, so maybe it's just Kilton. Yes, yes, I'll be going now. Oh, the weirdest people in all of Hyrule. The search for Kilton. Koltin has taken his stall and set out on a journey to find something called bubble gems. Travel around Hyrule to see if you can find him. His older brother, Kilton, settled down in Terrytown and may have an idea where Koltin is. Weird, weird, weird. Oh, boy. Now, here's a question. It is currently thundering, but only for another 30 minutes. If I move around the map, does the weather stay the same? I think the answer is no. But I'm going to try something really quickly. I feel like I've tested this before. Like, some areas definitely have more thunder than others. Oh my god, we may have time. It's 11:30. Run. Run, Link. 11:35. Run, 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 run. 11:40, we're not going to make it. $11:45. 11:50. 55. It's going to stop thundering any second. 12 o'clock. You son of a bitch. $12:10. I made it. I was really hoping that was going to get shocked by lightning. Can I throw a dazzle fruit at it? Or a shock fruit? I just electrocuted myself. Wow, those things have an enormous range. Holy shit. Okay, well, that did not work. On the other hand, my thought for how to unlock this is put something metal in that, let it get shocked by lightning, and maybe it'll open a door or something. But that didn't work. Okay, on the other hand, I now am completely out of food, and I need health. So why not do this right now? Let's go ahead and make some apples. And by apples, I mean maybe shrooms this time, because we have 50 Hylian shrooms. Excuse me? Why is it? Oh, I caught the grass on fire. I caught the grass on fire and things started going nuts. We have so many shrooms that I am going to try and use these. It's time to make at least some of these. We may also do some other cooking other places, but for now, we're going to toast some Hylian shrooms, and this is so funny. I'm on fire. For now, we are going to make a bunch of these to sort out our low heart health needs. With 4 hearts, it's just so hard to keep your health high when... If all of your items cure, like, 6 health, that's just unnecessary. Okay, we could also chuck some... We do have apples, for sure. Things are on fire. Okay, that worked really well. Doing this up against the wall has turned out to be really smart. We're really low on Hylian tomatoes, or else I would do that. Palm fruit is good, but palm fruit technically has an ability when cooked, which is that it increases your heart recovery when used as an ingredient. So I think you can use palm fruit to get back more hearts. So that, to me, sounds like it's better for when you get a ton of... when you get a ton of hearts and you need to recover a ton of hearts. Okay, let's do this. Okay, we didn't get all of those, but we now have 34. Pretty good. Okay. Well, back to where we were. So absolutely back to where we were. We're going to go to the actual cave now, I think. And then we'll make our way to the stable when we're done with that. The other thing is that we need to swing back by the well, because the well was so weird. The well was like a non-entity, which I didn't think was... That doesn't feel normal. That feels very strange, in fact. Why did the well have, like, nothing going on? Kilton is in this game, and Koltin as well. AKA Brennan Lee Mulligan as, like, Archimedes. Was that the name of that character? Pico Pond Cave. But only the people who watch Dropout are going to get that reference at all. And you know what? If you don't watch Dropout, shame on you. I'm just kidding. If you don't watch Dropout, you should. It's some of the funniest content on the internet. Dropout is a streaming service. They make very nerdy, but also very wildly entertaining content, including how I got into them. They make really excellent D&D, like actual play content. But maybe the best thing that they make is actually a little game show called Game Changer, where the game changes every show. So it's and they have a lot of really smart people writing for that show, which makes it really, and also they just have a really good heart too, which is, if it was smart, that would be one. That's, you know, that's one thing. Smart is nice, but it's also just really, that is a new type of lizard, right? Yeah, it's the fireproof lizard. Okay, but it's also just really, it's also a neat company. I don't know. I could not speak highly enough about Dropout. Very Important People is a very weird show where they take comedians and dress them up in makeup to make them look like Koltin from this game, apparently. And very wacky and also worth watching. Okay, so what the fuck is the deal with this well? Let's go take a look. This cave was very minor, but it's an introduction to bubble gyms, meaning it doesn't need to be that complex. It's just inside there's a bubble frog. You grab the bubble frog. Done. Over here, is that a chest? It is a chest. That's a Hyrule bass. Okay. I don't know why I'm just nervous that every rock is a talus now, but I'm like, is that rock a talus? Is it going to kill me? Is it going to pop out of the water and kill me? Maybe. I doubt it. Try this one more time. Did I miss something in the well? Just simple entrance. Nothing in the water. And then even simpler, tiny bit of water. It's weird, right? Just a dried up well. Kind of. Weird. Do I get a... You only get check marks for caves. You don't get check marks for wells. So it's not like I can even tell if I'm missing something by seeing, hey, do I have a check mark for it? I don't know. Grab some wood. There's a torch. Hello, friend. Molo. How's a guy supposed to pick a path for Death Mountain? A trek up a mountain should be a red-hot adventure. Red hot? What's that? Did the fiery passion of my monologue catch your ear? Red hot is as red hot does, my friend. What? Oh. So a while back, Death Mountain was super active. We're talking full force, non-stop, red-hot lava. But now the lava's all cooled down and hardened. It's even, I hate to say it, made a new road that's easy to walk. And ease, my friend, is the opposite of the red-hot lifestyle. Now, the route going up to Death Mountain from Foothill Stable to the east, on the other hand, that's an old dangerous road, absolutely crawling with monsters. That's what I call red-hot. But my muscles aren't exactly ready to take the heat right now, so that makes my decision more complicated. This is Little Chimay. Oh, is this your first time here, mister? Welcome. This is Woodland Stable. Hey, I gotta know. Are you looking for stuff that fell from the sky, too? You don't know? Look up there. There's an island floating in the sky. You see it too, right? Sometimes when I'm looking at the sky, a big box falls down from that island. Ah, there, look. Cousin? Oh, okay. There's a dragon. I just saw that. There's a dragon to the left. That means a sky person's got to be dropping them. I always knew there was a kingdom in the sky. I always dreamt of going up there to play with all the sky animals. but I'm still little, so I'm not allowed to go too far away. I want to hurry and be all grown up like you, mister. But then I can go up there. Don't you dare say that shit. I know this is the nature of childhood and the nature of getting older is realizing that the grass was greener on the other... You know, the grass looks greener when you're young, but the grass is greener when you're a little older. On the other side, that is. Shimei, you don't understand. I need you to white-knuckle your youth with everything in you. Hold on for dear life. The thought that my almost 2-year-old is someday gonna grow up and pay taxes and have to worry about shit like... Oh boy, it stresses me out. It stresses me out. I can't do it. I can't have an existential crisis in the middle of this Tears of the Kingdom episode. Oh my god. Breen says, hello there. Going by your clothes, I take it you're not a member of the survey team. You're a traveler, aren't you? Have you by chance seen anything like a new animal species on your travels? Please tell me you have. Guess not then. There's a big rumor spreading around the stable association of something I think might be a new animal species. It sounds big and brutal like a bear, kind of tusky like a rhino. Rumor is it's neither. There's an actual picture of the animal's footprints at one stable. If you see anything like a new animal species in your travels, please let me know. I feel like we heard about that already. Maybe we even saw the photo. I don't know. Here's Beetle. Let's go buy some arrows. Wow. I didn't think I'd see you here. I hate to disappoint such a big Beetle fan, but I'm not giving autographs today. Can I tempt you to buy something? I'd like to buy all your arrows. Oh my god, we're up to 1,400 rupees. Let's go. You sell bright bloom seeds as well. Wow. Okay. Other than that, Old Darner, which I have none of. Hardy Lizard, which I have none of. Ooh. I'll buy one, sure. Very expensive, very expensive. Cold Darners don't give up on their dreams. Okay, can I sell you some stuff? I want to sell you some stuff because I need money. Desperately. I'm broke. I'm a broke boy. I'm a broke boy. It's been a while since we've sold some stuff. What do I want to sell? I'd sell a couple as Alpha talents. These are still... seems relatively valuable to me. Probably shouldn't because it's probably a clothing upgrade item, but oh well. I will also sell you a couple Luminous Stone. Because if I sell you like 10 of those, I get back to where I was, which is like 1,400 rupees. Cool. I also have too much flint. And if I sold you like 30 of those, I'd make 150. Cool. All right. Made a little money. Yeah. Got some words of wisdom for you. No extra charge. Did you know some folks think bugs are scary? That's natural. They might not know about bugs. And the unknown is scary. But if you pay attention and get to know them, you'll see how amazing they are. It's against Beetle's life philosophy to hate things without giving them a chance. But I don't think you're like that. Hi, friend. Maypin, it's finally mine. The towing harness of my dreams. Took a while to save up enough pony points for it. So many wild horses registered. So many nights at stables. It's all been worth it. Now that I've got this harness, I can tow to my heart's content. Only thing putting a damper on my wonderful day is this darned rain. At least it washed away the muck. Hey, I could see you staring through the rain. Is something up? You wouldn't happen to be jealous of my towing harness, would you? I totally get it. If you had a harness of your own, your horse could pull a wagon or do all kinds of stuff. Doing business from a wagon's always been a dream of mine. Me being a merchant and all. I trade around to Kala. If you ever pass me on the road, give me a shout. What if I just stole from your wagon right now? Just kidding. I would never do that. Oh, Oh, look what we found. Wait, where's your drummer? Violin. Oh, interesting name there. Should we tell the newspaper what happened here? Mastro says, absolutely. We'll tell this whole awful story to the Lucky Clover Gazette and no one else. They'll take it seriously. I don't know how we'll get word of this to them, though. The Lucky Clover Gazette is in the Hyrule region. They're working out of a stable, I heard. That's all so far west, though. Wait, what do you mean? What's happened here? I thought maybe if I clicked on violin instead of Mastro, that would work. Okay. Well. Goron City. A different type of sign. I love that. Ash says, even the rain isn't enough to slow you down, I see. I take it you're also headed to Goron City. This may be an odd warning, but do try to watch out for Gorons with strange rocks. What? The Gorons are typically so gentle and hardworking. Lately, it seems the young ones have stopped working altogether. Some are even playing tricks on travelers. I met one injured traveler who told me that the Gorons in question all carried strange rocks. If you plan to go to the city, watch out for Gorons with strange rocks. There's a restaurant up this mountain path towards the city. I pointed a traveler there, but they have not come back since. It's hard not to imagine they've gotten into some sort of trouble. I don't really know what all this means, but it's the duty of a stable to keep its guests safe. So I can't help but worry. Okay. Let's talk to the stable owners themselves. We've got a stone. We've got a lot of things that we've just discovered. Stone that falls from that island. Some sky islands to go to, for sure. A restaurant up the city. 2 paths towards the Goron area. I knew this would happen, but the more time I spend here, now I'm like, well, shit, maybe we just want to, you know. Maybe we just want to do the Goron area. You know? That is really not that far, that pin. In terms of pure distance, that is not that far.
Oh.
Kish says, thanks for coming in such bad weather.
Oh.
You found your way to the Woodland stable.
Oh.
Thanks for supporting the stable association. We get a point. We're 1 point away for our next pony point reward.
Oh.
Oh, hello. These are the most interesting people in the game. This is quite the outfit you've put together, although perhaps it could be a little more coordinated. My outfit? Yeah, you're right. I'm wearing Barbarian, Fierce Deity, and Weird Hat. That is, a complete set would really work well for you. Sorry, my eye for fashion can't help but see what it sees. I'm forever tempted by the latest styles. The same is true for my boyfriend. The two of us were going to Goron City to buy their trendy, fire-resistant clothes. But when we were about to arrive, we got tangled up with some Gorons with strange-looking rocks. I got scared and came back on my own. If you're going to Goron City, you should be very careful. Okay. Strange rocks ×2. What's the Lucky Clover Gazette have to say? Great Fairy flees into Flower Bud. Great Fairy, known for her love of music, has hidden herself away in her flower bud. Nearby Woodland stable is in a panic. Isn't this about the Great Fairy just north of here? When I got here, she was already hidden. Any other stories? Lucky Clover Gazette is here for you. It's open the place at Yep. Okay. Everyone wants to be a journalist. No recipes on this one. Let's go talk to this Great Fairy. Something's going on here. And one of the things that's going on is that I'm getting a little bit of a tickle in my throat. I hope I'm not getting sick. Oh. Let's see. Let's check the boxes real quick. Is my daughter currently a snot factory who definitely brought something home from daycare? Yes. Have I started to feel a little bit of that myself? Yes, that's a bear. Yikes. Good. Great. I think I might be getting sick. All right. There is the huge, absolutely huge amount of enemies up there. Mike. Oh, shit. A bear and a wolf at the same time? The military training camp is what it's called. No. You don't understand. Leave me alone. Military training camp. And then a great fairy. I know what you are, monster. You've come for my blessing of clothing enhancement. I've heard this land is now smothered in gloom and overrun with monsters. I'll never hear a musical troupe pass by again and the sweet notes of its violin player. I'm staying sealed up in my flower bud for the rest of eternity until I hear a violin in the world once more. I came here to be close to a stable where I could offer my blessings to travelers. But now, until I hear a violin played by a musician in a troupe, I can't bear the thought of ever going outside ever again. I mean, okay, I'll go do it. My sincere hope here is that we can quickly go talk to the violin person and have, violin, and have her come play some violin and open up this great fairy. If not, that would be wildly confusing considering it's really close. Really close. Can you land on a buck? I think I tried this in Breath of the Wild, but I don't remember what the answer was. No, it's fine. Soothe. No. Go. Go. I would love to take you to the stable. Okay, we're just soothing like crazy. Still up and about after sundown, eh? Welcome, Link. Do you want to register a horse? Yep, I've brought you a horse. Take horse? No. I was like, you take my horse. Board horse. You want to board socks? Sure. What about the horse I'm riding? Register horse. Not a problem. Let me just... Oh, for the love of Hylia, that's not a horse. We only board horses here, stranger. No exception. Goodbye. Death Mountain is done erupting. The city and roads are in good condition. You'll still find hot lava inside the caves, so take care not to get burned. Now, that is very interesting. The hot lava is in the caves, but not in the main areas. Ron says, fellow traveler, what are you searching for on your journey? My passion is finding geoglyphs. When were they drawn, and who by, and how? The mysteries abound. I heard an interesting rumor that there are not one, but two geoglyphs in Eldin. The first is supposedly on the south side of the mountain, which is to say, nearby. The other one, I'm told, is on the northwest side of the mountain range, near the Thyflo ruins. Northwest, okay. Thyflo ruins, yeah. My search for the geoglyph in this area has come up empty. I'd have better luck if I climbed a hill. Oh my god, it's another mushroom person. I overheard some great info on Misko's treasure. Tell me, please. It looks like you overheard me. Perfect. This is so juicy I've got to share. You've heard of Misko's treasure, the famous bandit's huge clothing collection. These are some of my favorite quests in the game. The story goes that Misko hid it in caves all throughout the land. Just the thought gets my fashion-loving heart pounding. They say the caves of Eldin are practically bursting with treasure. which would be very exciting if they weren't also bursting with lava. I'm sorry. I'm trying really hard not to make a bursting with lava joke. If I walked into one dressed like this, my clothes would be burnt to a crisp. Okay, you did not give me enough info. I want you to put them on my map. God dang it. What do you mean you won't talk to me? Can you... How do I get you to follow me? There's a great fairy right there. You're going to tell the lucky Gazette? Well, that kind of makes me feel like I should go backwards and go to the Lucky Clover Gazette. Look at this guy's nose. What a face. What a mustache. What a hat. What eyelashes, honestly. They're beautiful. Okay. Screw it. If I were to go to the thing, I think it's like right here, right? Or is it right here? Let's go to the tower. If we were to go to that stable, where would we go? Maybe I need to talk to the Lucky Clover Gazette first. I do need to take some notes so that I don't forget stuff later. The violin goes to Eldin, Great Fairy. Okay, so from here... This stable is where? I feel like it's like right... Nope, it's on the other side of the canyon. Screw it, let's just go up in the air. Screw it. We are far too high now. Far too high. So that's a shrine. It would be along the road, right? Just keep going. There's a stable on this side of Tabantha Bridge, so it wouldn't be on that side of Tabantha Bridge. On the other side of Tabantha Bridge, it would be somewhere else in here. I feel like it's just on, like, right outside of... the Rito area. Of course, I did this at night, so it's really hard to see. I feel like you just follow the road right there. Okay, are we going that direction? I guess we sure could. It is currently unbearably cold. Okay. Maybe not, I'm not sure. We're gliding. Once again, it's unbearably cold. I have some ideas. So, wearing these pants, I'm still not warm enough. What if we just go across the bridge and then work our way there? We're doing things a little different than I've ever done in this game before. But like, oh shit, I'm going to die from cold. Or from lack of stamina. What we could do is go here and then follow this road to here. I would be really into that idea. Yeah, I'm doing things different. I mean, but it's a different game. I think I'm gonna need to do things differently than Breath of the Wild. I'm just I'm trying different things out to see how they work for me personally. I like the idea of traveling on foot like this because you get to see so much more. You get to slowly take it in. You get to revisit these ruins, see what the Rain Highlands are about. You get to reach the edge of the map here, etc. Follow this up to here. We get to visit Tama Pond on our on our own 2 feet. I also, the big thing I'm thinking is we're either going to need a bunch of... I think this makes more sense. We're either going to need more cold clothes, which, in my experience, go into the cold area, and then people start saying, hey, here's where you get clothes, or here, I'll sell you some clothes. That'll make things a little bit better. On the other hand, we also have a ton of spicy peppers. That's the item we have, like, the most of. So I think the cold makes sense. We have so many of these. So I'm going to do it. I'm going to fast travel here to Tabantha Bridge. And we're going to travel across the bridge. Of course, we're going to do that in the next episode. Thank you so much for watching. I'm so sorry to leave you on... I'm sorry to make a decision and then leave you on it. But I do think this will make a lot of sense trying to go across the bridge in the next episode. We know just where we're headed next. Oh, I nearly took myself out there. That would have been really dangerous. So we're you know, we're learning. We hilariously we spent all of our time at Woodland Stable and the Shrine and the Great Fairy, but we're going to backtrack and go an entirely different direction at the start of the next episode. We found Kilton and Koltin today. Maybe that's why my voice hurts. Doing that voice might have been bad for my throat. I need to go make some tea. I'll see you guys in the next episode. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to leave a like on the video if you enjoyed it. Don't forget to timestamp your favorite moments. And I'll see you in the next episode, aka episode 50, I think. I'll see you then. Bye.